Hello children, welcome to Shrajan Artwork House. Today we are taking an algebra chapter, splitting the middle term. Some children have told me they found difficult to split the middle term. So I'll tell you this easy way to split the middle term. First of all, there is one thing that you should know in algebra, which is a basic thing which you should know before you start algebra in your class 6. That is about the sign. It is the major thing. Sign, if the sign are same sign, that is plus sign. You should know same sign, that is add and add. If there are two signs that are add, then they should be same. Then you have to do an add up. You have to learn only a simple thing. Then second is same sign, again same sign, that is minus and minus. Then also you have to add up. Different sign, minus sign. Different sign is if you have to perform any mathematical operation between minus and subtraction, then it will be subtract. I'll deeply explain you in the next slide. You have to learn same sign, plus sign, and different sign, minus sign. Same sign, plus sign, different sign, minus sign. This is the major thing you should know and learn. And how to perform this thing, I'll tell you in the next thing. Same sign. Children, I'll just separate this thing. We have four mathematical operations: plus, minus, multiply, divide. Plus, minus, multiply and divide. Today I am taking in the splitting term plus and multiply. These two operations we are taking, that is plus and multiply. Same sign, plus sign. When we are doing addition, same sign, plus sign, different sign, minus sign, different sign, minus sign. When you are performing addition as a mathematical operation, same sign, that is when you have to plus two terms like this is given to you, and in the middle there is plus, then the answer is same sign, plus sign. You have to add both the numbers because we are adding. Our mathematical operation which is we are using is add, and if you and the sign which comes in front of 4 is plus, because same sign, plus sign, and different sign, that is minus 3 and plus 2. These are the two numbers and the mathematical operation is plus. So answer is different sign. You can see this sign is different, this sign is different, this sign is different, this sign is different. Then that sign will be minus sign, minus 1. Same we will do in the multiplication. Same sign, plus sign, same sign, that is plus 2, and the mathematical operation which we will use is multiply. Here previously we used plus as mathematical operation. Here in the second option we are using multiply as a mathematical operation. Same sign, these two signs are similar. We have to, with the numbers we have to perform it. Write it 4 because 2 into 2 is 4, but the sign here same sign, plus sign. Same thing if it is written like this. Mathematical operation being done in this question is multiply. Same sign, that is answer. You have to multiply the number. 3 into 4 is 12, but the sign are minus and minus. Same sign, plus sign. Okay, this is the first thing for this. And different sign we have to take for multiply. Different sign, that is 3, number 3 plus 2. These are the two numbers with different sign. Operation multiplication operation is being done. So number 3 into 2 is 6, but the sign which we will put is different sign. Here is different sign, here we are using different sign is minus sign. Again, if we have plus 4, plus 4 is the number and minus 5 is the number, minus 5 is the number, and the mathematical operation is multiply. We will do it different sign, minus sign. 5 into 4 is 20, but the sign is different, so we will put a negative sign before 20. This is the simple maths algebra which you have to learn. This is the basic important concept of this chapter while performing any algebra chapter. Now come to the topic splitting the middle term. Now what you should first do, what you should look for, that is the term should be trinomial term. You have learned in the previous chapters, previous classes, that the terms are binomial terms, monomial terms, trinomial terms and polynomial terms. But for splitting the middle term, the term should be trinomial, means there should be at least 3 numbers. Then write down. Second thing is write them in the descending order. Write all the terms. I will tell you how to write them in descending or ascending orders. Then example for this is, look here, this is a trinomial term 1, 2 and 3. It means it is a trinomial term. This part is complete. Now for writing it ascending descending order means first we should have to write a bigger number, then smaller, then smaller. In an algebra chapter, I will tell you the number having more power is a bigger number. So it will be written first, then a number having less power will be written afterwards, a number having with no power will be written at last. This is the descending order. It means this question, this number is ready for splitting the middle term. Again, look at it. This is the another number. Yes, we have 3 terms, 1, 2 and 3. This is a trinomial term. This condition is fulfilled. Then the another condition is writing it in a descending order. So this is a bigger expression with x power as 2, x2. This is x1, and there we don't have any algebraic expression. Okay, then if these conditions are fulfilled and you have completed, that we are up to the conditions we want, so we can start further. Why do some polynomials have 3 terms and other have 4? This is a question which arise in our mind. There are terms, I'll tell you the terms. There are terms like this, which have 4 polynomial terms or 3 trinomial terms. Okay. Here children, I have written this FOIL word, so you understand it. FOIL means algebraic multiplication. This is an algebraic multiplication, that is a FOIL multiplication method. Okay, so when this type of method is used, we multiply the 2 binomials. This is the 2 binomials and we have to multiply with this 2 binomial. So we'll get a term. I will tell you how to multiply. First bracket, then this is the second bracket. We have to multiply it step by step. We have to take first bracket, and from the first bracket we have to take the first term. Then we have to multiply it step by step with the second bracket. X multiplied by 4x, that is 4x. Then is x multiplied by 2 is minus 2x. Then is 3 multiplied by 4x, that is 12x. Then is 3 multiplied by plus 3 multiplied by minus 2, that is 6x. Now you can see that trinomial term is being created, but you can say, ma'am, I can see 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is not a trinomial, this is a binomial term. No, but you can see that x and x are similar terms, so we can combine these two and we can add these two. Different sign are there, that is minus is being conducted. Plus 12 minus 2 is 10x. This 4 is as it is written and this minus 6 is as it is written. So the terms goes on like this. If they cannot be combined, it keeps all the 4 terms. Look here, if they cannot be combined, the terms become like this. Okay? Now, factorizing. Children, you know what is the meaning of factor and multiple? Multiple means multiply. When we multiply something, that it is written multiply. Factor means to break something, to make a factor. If you have a chocolate or a dairy milk, mother, what does the mother do? It breaks. She says we have to have it. Everyone have to take equal part. So she breaks. She make the factor of that chocolate. Factor means to break the term in 2, 3 or 4 parts. But here splitting, factorizing means to break the term, to break the middle term into 2 parts. 2 parts that we want. Okay? Now proceeding. This is first term, second term and third term. Now I am telling you the trick here. These are 3 terms, first, second, third. First term, second term, third term. This is a trinomial term. And then second step was descending order. Yes, we have x power 2, x to the power 2 in first term. Second term is x with power 1 and third term with no power. Then is third. First, what we have to do, we have to split the middle term. Children, the middle term over here is 9x. 9x is the middle term. And to split 9x, we have to look at these numbers. Leave the method algebraic expressions and then we have to take 2 and plus 10. Plus 2, here if nothing is written, it means plus 2. Plus 2 and plus 10. Okay, to make it a polynomial, we'll make it a polynomial, we'll divide, split the term 9x. Look, splitting, we have taken the same example which I have shown you previously. 2 to the power 2x to the power 2, 9x plus 10. Now we have to split this term. And for that, we have to consider two first term and the last term. First of all, we have to multiply 2 and 10. Children, I am giving you step by step. First, we have to multiply 2 and 10. You can see 2 over here, you can see 10 over here, and you have to, when we multiply, it gives you 20. After that, you have to use one trick, that is, you have to see which is the sign before the last term. You always have to see the sign. Number we have add 2 into 10 is 20 and the sign before the last term is add. These are the two conditions, next two conditions for splitting the term. It's very easy. I'm just explaining you it very slowly. Now you have to make the factors. Find all the factors for 20. First factor is 1 into 2 is 20. Second factor is 2 into 10 is 20. Third factor is 4 into 5 is 20. But here I have written these numbers. So when you add these two numbers, you will get 20. And you add these two numbers because we have the term add in the starting. So we have to add. It's very easy to split a term, and the trick is very easy. You have to just see the first and the last term. Again, I am repeating it, and you have to see the sign which is before the last term, that is add. Now, third step, the sign of the last term tell us whether to add or subtract the factors of 20. Now, if we add the factors of 20, that is 4 into 4 into 5 is 9. 4 into 5 is 9. So we also see over here 9. So this term we can take, okay? We can take this term. Now, okay, we have to add. So we will take this term. This term is correct for a which pair of factor give us the middle term, the pair of 20. This is 20. We have made the factor of 20, and a pair of 20 which multiplies 20 gives us 9. When we add it, it gives 9. Make a pair, multiply the first and the last term, it will give you 20. Factorize, make factor, that is 4 and 5. Then if we add the number, it gives you 9, that is this. Then it's the splitting of the middle term. Then it will tell you that the term is being splitted. Okay. Now, since the middle term we got 9x, here it is 9x. The original number for 9x is 9, 4 and 5 each had an x. Then it will become 9x. Okay. So we got the term 4x plus 5x is 9x. We will do more sums and you will get a glimpse, you'll get a correct term. Now we are going to do the sums. Again, this is the previous sum. Okay. Now I am doing it step by step on the sheet. That was the explanation. First, we have to split the middle term, that is 9x. Okay, into two parts. I have told you previously. First term multiply by second term. First term 2x multiply by second 20. I am splitting this as 20. 4 5 are 4 5 20, and if we add 4 and 5 it will become 9. So we have separated this 9 into multiplication of first and last term. Okay, children, every time each term you have to write equals to sign, otherwise your teacher will make it incorrect. Okay, now in the third step, the same step is being done over here, but I have used the associative property, that is the brackets for each terms. Now I will take out the common factor, that is 2 and 4. They are common, and x is also common. I will take out the common factor outside, factorizing by grouping. Again 2x I took out. The remaining part over here will be x. I wrote it here, and 2 is here. Again in the sum, 5 is common. So I took out only 5. No x is common, so I put x plus 2. Now in the third part, children, I think so you might have understood the terms till here. Okay. Now next step, I will HCF. These two terms are not the HCF. HCF is the common term, that is x plus 2 and x plus 2. Highest common factor between these two terms is x plus 2. We can write it like this, x plus 2. Okay, this is the common number. I have taken it written here. And what is the remaining? This 2x and 5 is remain. I have written 2x over here. I have written 2x, this 2x over here, and 5 over here. Okay, then this is my, I have flitted this term, and this is my answer. Okay, Now again we are doing, previously we have done the splitting term with the plus sign. Now there is a minus sign, that is different sign. Again we are doing the same thing. Is this a trinomial term? Yes, first term, middle term and last term, it's a trinomial term. We have to arrange it in a descending order. Yes, 2x, x and 8. It is being then first and last term. Multiply the first and the last term. That is 3 into, I have given it over here. I am not scribbling it so that you can get a clear vision. 3 into 8 is 24. Next is making the factors of 24. Factors of 24, it's very easy. I can tell it in Hindi. Tukde karna, that is to break it into numbers, terms. Take out the HCF. Okay, two terms, in only two terms, factors of 2. Okay, and third thing is the last term, sign of last term, that is minus sign. So 24 and subtract, you got the term subtract. Find the factors of 24. We have 1 into 24 is 24. 2 into 12, 12 2s are 24, 3 8s are 24, 4 6s are 24. In all these terms, we are getting 24. And if we subtract these terms, we will get these answer. Children, I will tell you like this. You can break these terms like this. This is for this term, this 24 factors, and if we subtract, you can get the answer these. Okay, when you subtract this, you will get these terms, and the appropriate term for subtraction is 12 minus 2. Sorry, I am mistaken, it should not be 12, it is 10. Okay, 12 minus 2, because subtraction is written, so 12 minus 2 is 10. Okay, so we got the term 10, but it is written minus 10, so we will take it as, pick the pair that subtract to equal minus 10. Minus 10, we have to take the pair which gives us minus 10. So minus 10 is being given by 12 minus 12 and plus 2. Minus 12 plus 2 gives us minus 10. Okay, this term, so this term is correct and we are taking this term. This pair works, so we'll take this pair. It can be written like this: plus 12 x minus 2 is 10x, and minus 12 plus 2 is 10. Different sign, look here children, different sign, minus sign, different sign, minus sign. Okay, so we will take, for this term we will take 12, we have 10x minus 10x, so we will take this term and it will be correct term is this. Now we will do the question. Same, the question is here. I have told previously how to split, that is split the middle term into 2, minus 10x. I'll go on fast. This is minus 12 plus 2, we have done it previously. Now grouping the factors, putting brackets. This is 3x square minus 12. I have only written brackets in front of these terms. Step by step, we have done one step on the previous page. Okay, next I am just taking out the common factor. I can see minus 3, minus x, sorry, 3x and 3x in both these terms. So I have taken out 3x as common. Remaining is x minus, this minus is being carried on here, and 4 is the factor which is being written over here. Then the second term, 2 is common, 2 is taken outside by outside, x is the remainder, I have put an x over here, 4 is the remainder, I have put in over here. Then again I will take the highest common factor. I will leave the factors which are not common, that is HCF. I will take these two terms. I will take this term and this term as highest common factor. These two terms are not highest common, so I have written x minus 4, and this term is being written over here in the bracket. plus 2 is written over here in the bracket, and this is the answer. Children, you have learned this chapter completely, splitting the middle term. It's a very easy thing. Now I will just again show you factorizing trinomial uh, in this form. Okay, now we have to compare this one and this one. We both have, we'll do a comparison between these two. Splitting the middle term. First step, what we have to do, factorize out the greatest common factor in there. If there is a greatest common factor, there is no greatest common factor, so we just continue. Identify ABC. ABC over written here, you can see in green letter we have written ABC. A is 20, A is 2, B is 11, and C is minus 21. Okay, this I have written it over here, this term. Okay, now our expression starts. I've told you first term and last term. This is the first term, this is the first term, and this is the last term. A and C, this is A and C. We have to multiply A into C, A into C, that is minus 42, A and C. And now then we have to factorize the terms of 42. Minus 42, we have to write the factors. First factor is minus 1 into 42, then is 2 into 21, then is 3 into 14. Yes, now we don't have any factor for this, so this is the total factor we have done, and the appropriate factor which matches with our middle term is 11. You can see over here, B matches with 11. This middle term is 11. This middle term is 11. So this matches. When we subtract it, when we subtract these two terms, 3 and minus 14, multiply by 14. When we subtract it, we will get a term 11. Okay. So now in the sixth part, I am showing this term 2 plus 11x minus 21. I have splitted the terms. Sign, which sign we have to keep? 11 is positive number, so we keep the first number positive, which is bigger. Okay, then is bigger number is positive number, that is 14x minus 3x plus 14x minus 3x will give us 11x, means I will give us plus 11x. So I have done is like this. Then again I have done the associative property. Then I took out the common numbers from here and here. I took out 2x minus 3 outside. Then I took out the HCF, highest common number, and the remaining number is 2x minus 3x, and this is the last answer. Okay, so splitting the middle term, I hope it is being completed. There are some questions for splitting the middle term. So I hope you can take a screenshot for the splitting middle terms, and I will do one middle term for you. And this, okay, we have to split this term. Number is first 4 into 6. I will make a circle on these two numbers because I have to split these numbers. 2 into 4, 6 is 24. So I have to split the number 2 into 4. I can write it like this. That is my 3 into 4. Okay, sorry, 8 into 3. That is 24. And I have to perform a minus, so I will do minus over here. I will take a minus over here. Now I am writing it 4x square. You don't have to change the first term and the last term, so you can write it like this. First step, we have to split the middle term. The first step is only split the middle term. For multiply, we are getting it minus 8 into 3 is 24 minus 24, and if we perform a plus with this number, if we add these two numbers, same sign, plus sign, different sign, minus sign, I told you, these are different sign, it will perform a mathematical, this is minus 5. So we are getting the middle term. So this factor is appropriate. I will write it like this, minus 8. It will not give any change. It will not make any change to my question, as I have splitted the term in the exact four terms in a appropriate proportion. That's why. So splitting the middle term is very important. I will put a bracket for these terms. Now I will take common numbers from first term and then the second term. Common number is 4 and x. 4x is a very common number. Then the number which is remaining here is x minus 2 in this term. Again, I know I have splitted the term in the exact way, so I will write x minus 2 previously. I know the common number is 3. Now you can multiply 3x minus 6x, so I will keep it over here. Plus, children, there is a major thing which the children make it incorrect, that is putting here this sign incorrectly. So you have to keep a watch. First write this term, then write the common number, then write the sign by multiplying it step by step. Okay, now I am doing the fourth. Now this is the same term, x, common term I have taken from this one and this one. The common term is my x minus 2, and then is remaining term is minus 4x, this is over here, and plus 3, and this is the answer of the question. Okay, so you can do this question also. First of all, it is a trinomial term. First condition satisfied, it is being written in the descending order. Now this is also satisfied. We have to split this term, multiply the first and the last number, that is 15, plus 15. You also have to multiply the sign, plus 15. Now we have to split this term, take out the factors. I don't think so any factor is there which matches with 15 and 16. So there is only one factor, 1 into 15, 15 ones are 15. You get 15 from this, and when you add 1 plus 15, that will become 16. So this is the correct factor for this term, but there is a subtract sign. So mathematical operation is being done plus over here, but there is subtract sign, so we'll write the term completely in subtraction. Minus 15y minus 1y, or only y. If nothing is written, it means that is 1. It is not compulsory to write like this. Now this thing, now by putting brackets for this, in order to take out the common factors. Now common factor is 3y, y is remaining over here, minus 5, that's 5 as it is. Now there is no common factor, so we'll write minus 5. But if you multiply, look children, there is one twist. If you multiply this one, I hope so you are able to see this one. If you multiply this one, minus 1 into y, you will get minus y, and minus 1 into 5, you will get plus 5. Okay, so this term satisfies, and then we are writing it again. We have to find out the HCF. The highest common factor is y minus 5, then is minus 3 minus 3y minus 1, and this is the answer. Okay, so splitting the middle term is very easy chapter. Basic thing is, I have told you, this is the major part for splitting the middle term, and I hope so you are able to do this exercise now easily. you can perform these. You can take a screenshot for this and you can do the splitting the middle term. Again, trinomial term, then is descending order, multiply the first and the last term. 8 2s are 34, 36, sorry, minus 36 because there is minus written there, and we have to consider this term and this sign, we have to perform minus sign, so we'll get a minus number. So I hope so. Now you can split the term easily. Splitting 36 in a factor, splitting the 36, the middle term 36 into a factor which will give you plus 9. So you can do all these questions. Thank you children for watching the videos. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe and share with your friends who are not able to do the splitting term. So welcome to our channel again, and thanks for watching our video.